Welcome back to JBADV, guys. My name is Jacob, and it's been a long time. It feels like a long time. I know it's only been about a couple weeks, but we're back. We're recording some more videos. Work got in the way, but we are going to make more videos, I promise, guys. So welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. As you can see in front of me, we're starting this video off in this view because I got more stuff. I got more goods for the bike, which is going to make these adventures way better, in my opinion. So let's open this up and I'll show you what we got. We got paper. No, I'm just kidding. That's not a part of it. But what we did get is a bunch of goods that are going to help mount our phones to our bikes. So right here, this is the main mount right here. This is for the handlebar mount. Both of these mounts will be for the handlebar, but we went with the handlebar motorcycle mount from Quad Lock. And it won't stay. Can it? There we go. That ain't going to stay. I'll just lay it down. What else did we get? We ended up getting their USB charger. So I ended up getting their wireless. Well, it's not wireless, actually. No, this isn't the wireless one, is it? No, she's standing right here. But this is just the wired one. But this one happens to be waterproof. Nothing on their website stated that the wireless one was waterproof. I would assume it would be, but I guess not. So they do say that this is water resistant, waterproof. Actually, if the camera will pick this up, IP66 rating. So I'm hoping the camera picked that up, and I hope the mic picked me up as too in that awkward angle. But this has quick charge 2.0 and everything, and then you just have a short little cable running from this to your phone, so it should keep our phones charged at all times while we're riding. Big plus in that book. And obviously we got the cases to go with it. So this is the iPhone 10 case. That's what we have. It'll also fit a 10s. So that's what we got as well, which is pretty cool because then that allows you to mount to all their other mounts, which I'll probably end up getting in the future because why not? But let's see all the other goods in this. So here's another USB charger, another case, and we got another mount. I'll just lay it out like that, I guess. Move the knife out of the way. I don't think I need that right now again. And what else did we get, babe? Oh, okay. So I got a red lever for my bike. Matches the CRF, right? Kind of cool. Normally they give you a blue one. As you guys can see in the picture there, it's kind of this blue theme that they have, this like black and blue theme. But I got a red lever for mine. What else did we get? We got some extension mounts. You never know, you might need a little extra distance on your mount there to kind of help mount it up. What is this thing? Oh, this is the little knuckle adapter. So this allows the mount to move forward and back, or depending on how you mount it, side to side. Maybe you're mounting on an angle of your handlebar and you need it to flatten out. So we got a couple of those, I believe. Pretty much, I kind of just bought all of it because I didn't want to like start to mount it up and be like, man, I wish we had that piece. So I just ended up ordering it all, whatever. And you know what? Maybe it'll come in handy, maybe it won't, but at least I have it. Oh. So Pauline did not want to go with the blue on her bike since Kawasaki and blue, kind of the color scheme doesn't really go together. I know some of their bikes are blue, but hers is not. Hers is matte green. So we went with this nice matte black lever for hers as well. So I'll put that one here. That'll be hers. And then, so they have their own lightning cables. And I would probably just go with like, you know, one of the 40 that I already have. But since theirs are nice and matte black, I just figured I'd order them. And it's always nice to have extra cables anyway. And they seem pretty high quality. At least that's what everybody said. Plus the normal cables you get with your iPhone, they're about 3 feet, I believe. These are, I believe I either ordered the 8-inch ones or the 12-inch ones. They're 30 centimeters. And I'm bad at math when it comes to metric. So I believe these are the 1 foot length. So I left a little bit more length than it probably needed, but yeah, that's what we went with. So we have the cables too. So this right here is literally everything you need in 2 sets. So you got this set and this set to mount 2 different phones on 2 different bikes, have them mounted on your bikes, have them charging at all times. Yeah, let's just, what we're going to do now is cut over. I hope you guys liked the unboxing. I'm trying to make this a little quick because I'm running out of daylight. But I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of unboxing. I hope you stick around for this install. We're going to jump out. We're not going to be installing hers today because of daylight. So we're going to take a trial on my bike, the CRF250L. We're going to try to install it on my bike tonight and see how well and how fast it goes because I think I have less panels to, like plastic panels to take off anyway than her bike. So, and I know right where my battery is. So let's jump over there. Let's get it installed outside, and I'll be right back with you guys in a minute. Okay, guys, so now we're back outside, and I'm going to start right with the phone case first. So it looks like, guys, you have your standard lock right on the back there for anybody who's not familiar with Quad Lock. Obviously, the lens cut out and everything else because I have the 10. Buttons look pretty good, spaced right, good depth through them. But the back here, I don't know if you could actually capture that in the camera there, babe, but there's actually a micro felt like lining. It's almost like microfiber lining.
Yeah, you can see it.
Can you see it? Good, good. So that's kind of cool, so it probably won't scratch your phone up too much, but let's go ahead and swap that on first thing, and then we'll get to the rest of it. Okay, guys, the next thing we're gonna open up is the actual mount itself. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is how it comes, guys. Nice, neat packaging, just like this. Looks like you got different size bars here. This would probably be your 1 1/8. This would be your 7/8, so that's pretty cool. I'm assuming, but there looks like there's also a spacer built into there. You get a nice little key as well for your Allen keys to install it, which looks pretty nice. You can really torque down on that. I like that. And then this is the actual clicky mechanism itself. Now, I have never experienced anything like this before, so this is my first time like seeing this stuff, really. That's pretty cool. So to try to show this a little bit better, guys, I'm gonna actually try to take this right now and click it onto the phone before I even mount this on my bike. This is gonna be my first time ever doing this, so there's nothing staged here or anything. You'll get my honest like reaction here. Apparently there is a click, an audible click when you do this. So we're just gonna try to line this. I'll try to do it like this for you guys. So you just gotta try to take this, line it up, and apparently you push it in. Oh yeah, there is. It's not that audible, to be honest with you, but it's there.
Maybe it's because we're holding it.
It might be because we're holding it, because you have to. But yeah, you are not. There's no way I'm separating this from that phone now, unless I pull this in and I slide it. And I'm telling you right now, just from holding it, that's actually hard to do. The last thing we have to open up is the motorcycle charger. So how this works is it takes any of your standard battery connectors, like your positive and negative, and transfers that to an SAE port, which is very similar to any battery tenders or any other electric accessory that you would normally see on a motorcycle. Pretty much just plugs in. If you guys already have a battery tender port or any type of SAE port, you don't have to go through the necessary steps of installing another one. I, for one, am going to install a second one because you never know. But, and I'd rather use theirs. Maybe it's a warranty thing, who knows? Maybe mine isn't compatible. I don't know, but I'm just not going to take the chance. So here it is right here. This is the adapter right here, and you can see there's the USB port right there. And then the rest of your mount would mount on top there, and you can see there's the screw right there. So if I pull this out, yeah, so they do give you an extended screw, as you guys can see there, I'm sure. You can see on the blue tape there. It looks like they actually put like a blue Loctite on there already. Pretty impressive, I'm not gonna lie. And then we'll just slide out the rest. Oop. So here you go, guys. You guys get plenty of wire with this, as you can see. Wow, this is actually,
oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a pretty decent amount of wire here. So you guys, I'm about 5'7", and it extends my whole arms. So as you guys can see, you guys got about 6 feet of wire. And just like I said before, there's your standard SAE port for your motorcycle. So if you guys got battery tenders or anything else, you're good to go. But I'm gonna end up wiring this in anyway, just to use theirs. And then you just got a wire management all the way up to your handlebars. So I'm sitting here on the bike trying to figure out what to install first, but I think the main thing to figure out is where I'm gonna mount this. So I have not touched this mount in any way, but sitting here, my ultimate goal in the CRF was to have my display up here. And what would be great is to have it like nice and tucked down, but it's gonna block portions of that display. So from my angle when I'm sitting here, if I actually mount it right here, figure right there is on the back right here, I can actually get both displays in my field of view. So the thing with this, and that's why I got all those other adapters, is that I could probably mount it under here, I'm thinking, and then use on the flat portion of the handlebar, and then get a couple extenders to lift this up and maybe be able to swing this thing over. I think I'll be able to do it. And using that knuckle adapter, I'll be able to angle it back and forth. So I think I should be able to get this. So let's try to install that now.
Perfect.
gotta be angled up a little bit, but that ain't bad at all. That's pretty sweet. But that extends so far that I want it more down and out. Okay guys, so this is just the initial mock-up because this is the first time I've ever messed with this product before. Tons of flexibility. Spring the extra couple dollars. I think it's like maybe 15 extra dollars. Get the knuckles, get the spacers. You could see I used every single one that I had to get the phone mounted to roughly where I want. Now that I have all this in, I could kind of turn around now and take a look at what I need to remove or not to get it down and further out, like where I really wanted it to be. Okay guys, so I just moved everything around and I actually got it to be right where about I want it to be. This is probably gonna be my final resting space. If I click my phone, you can see we got the phone screen and then we have the normal screen, the normal dash for the CRF250L. So if we come around and look at what I did, I originally, when I first installed it, had 2 of those knuckle spacers, which raised this way up. I thought I would have to clear this with more room, but that knuckle spacer right there that angles it actually gives you a bunch of room in itself. Plus then you have the charger, which gives you another spacer, so on and so forth. So hey, that's why I bought all of it, because you never know. I thought I needed it, but I don't for my bike. I do not have it wired up yet, but what I did do is, this is the wire coming out of the charge port, not my brake cable. I have it coming down right into the one of the reusable zip ties that they supply, following the wire loom coming from your button controls over here. And then what I did, if I can actually show this, is it's right there. I just found one of the little hook loops right there coming down. I didn't fully install it yet, so there's the other end. But what I plan on doing is following this loom right here. This is your main wire loom, and I'm gonna run it up top so that it doesn't touch the radiator. I'm just afraid of heat. I'll end up zip tying it so that way it doesn't move. But what we're gonna do is take off these plastics now and try to run it through there and run it all the way down. Okay guys, so I'm just looking at everything now, and it seems like it'll be a pretty easy install. All I gotta do is somehow get underneath this and run that main wire loom, and I should be able to fish it through and then just run it right over, and we should be able to tap right in. Should be pretty simple. Okay guys, so we got the panel back on. To touch base with you, I did not cut these off yet, and I will change these to a black color, but I did zip tie it. I hope the camera's picking it up. I did zip tie it to the main wire loom here coming from the handlebars, so it's right there. If this main wire loom is enough slack, pardon the dirt bikes in the background. Oh, it's quads coming down the road, but pardon that. But if this has a main has enough wire, like slack, then the main wire, then I'll have enough slack in the charging wire is what I'm trying to say. So I zip tied there. At least with the white, you'll see where I zip tied. I zip tied before that bracket right there. It's still loose because I didn't know how much slack to need, but now I could tighten that up. But I put the panel back on. Pretty much the wire came out. It followed right along here. This other wire that's in here is also my speed calibrator for my my sprocket change down there. So I also did take this off and mess with this once before, but I have it all the way down here. Then it loops back around to right here. Here's the connector. And then I just wired the positive in. I have 2 of them already. And then I wired the negatives in. I have 2 of them. So the difference is right here. My dealership was kind enough to install one already, an SAE plug with a nice waterproof cap on it, which is really awesome. So that's where I hook up for battery tending, and I didn't want to really remove this because this is a really high quality one, and they have it like mounted in the perfect location. And since it's got a plug on it, I know it's waterproof, so I didn't want to remove this. I really like this. And I'm not going to hook my charger up to it, even though I could, but that's just like an awkward spot. And this is kind of hidden. You would never know it's here unless you really look for it. But that's about it. So now it is charging. So if I show you guys, if I unplug this now, it should be charging. So here you go. Phone's on, so I'm gonna plug it in. There you go. And it's starting to charge. Good stuff. So I'm really excited about this. It is working. So I'm just gonna button this up now, and that's about it. Okay guys, so like I said earlier, we were fighting the dark here. We started this a little late after work, but we got mine installed. I thought I was gonna make a two-part video of this, doing the electronics install with it, but we got it done. So this was my first initial impressions of what the quad lock system is for the bikes. It's not my full review yet because I have not even taken it out on a ride yet. It is working though. It is charging my phone, which is pretty awesome. Apparently when you're not using it, it does have a resistor in it or a relay in it of some sort, which won't drain your battery, which is pretty cool. Right now it obviously is because I have it plugged into my phone, but apparently if you do that and you unplug it, it won't. So I'll let you know if I have any battery issues as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this on my little install so far on my CRF250L. I hope this helped any of you if you had any purchasing decisions to make, whether which mount to go with. Like I said, you have really the main three is RAM mount, which is really well known, but I just don't like the way that their mounting system is. I think it's a little clunky. I think it looks ugly personally. But Rockform's another brand, and I do not like theirs at all. We tried them on our mountain bike alone and it was terrible. I just didn't like their phone case. Way too bulky, way too heavy. And honestly, it doesn't have any way of locking in. All it is just that twist motion, and it can easily vibrate free, in my opinion. And that was just on a mountain bike. That's not on this.
That's not even just your opinion. That happened to me and my phone fell and smashed.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So I did not go with them. I needed something that clicks into place. So the only two really for me was Quad Lock or going with the RAM mount. And I went with Quad Lock because there is no way I'm pulling this off. I would literally break my phone before I pulled this off the mount. So you have to push in, you have to release, and you're ready to go. Like I said, you could do it with one hand, guys. I mean, it's super easy and convenient like that. And when you're done, you just push it, you release it, it's good to go. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, I'm really happy with this so far. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow to ride, so my plan is to hopefully record a video of me riding, my first impressions on the bike, on my way to work, and on my way home from work. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe. Once again, I was not paid in any way, shape, or form to do this overall review or first look at it. I paid for this full price, so I just want to state that one more time. So, you know, I have to pay full price for this stuff too. So I hope you guys at least have a better little insight into what you're getting your hands into. But so far, thumbs up. So thanks, guys. I will see you real soon with some riding content. Thank you very much. Talk to you later. Peace.